Another tip to slay the holidays, let's look at Santa's tips for a cool, smooth holiday season. Basically, this tip is on food because food comes to the forefront on the holiday season. And Santa wants you to be able to control your cravings a little bit and not overdo it. Because even though Santa puts on a pretty big pot belly for the Christmas season, he's surprisingly slim the rest of the year. I've seen it. So he does have a couple tips for food for you. Now, number one is integrating a couple different types of food into your diet, even the day of Christmas or Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. Having a little bit of kefir, fermented foods like sauerkraut or kombucha. Those three, kefir, sauerkraut, or kombucha, any of those, and actually integrating them the whole month, they feed your good bacteria and they help your microbiome, and it causes you to crave less. You can actually eat less because you feel full. I've been doing this for a while and it helped me to lose a last little bit of weight and really flatten my stomach. So just integrating foods in. Don't worry about what you're not supposed to eat. Add these in and it's going to make a big difference. And you can research those on your own. There's plenty of places to get them. You can get them at the grocery store. I make my own kefir. But kefir, kombucha, and sauerkraut. Other tip. I love this. You're sitting down for a big Christmas Eve meal, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve. You're going to eat a lot of starches. You know it. Same probably for Thanksgiving. Have a little bit of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, put a little water in it. I add a little stevia and take it like a shot. Okay? People don't have to know what you're doing. Do it real quick before you get to the table. And what that's going to do, and I got this from the glucose goddess, it's going to keep the blood sugar steady so you don't have those spikes that cause a fall, which makes you really tired afterwards and makes you crave more later in the day. So a little bit of vinegar. The other thing you can do is eat a salad or some raw vegetables or even steamed vegetables before you have the big meal with the stuffing and the sweet potatoes and the white potatoes and all that and the desserts. Do that again. It's going to keep the blood sugar from spiking, and you'll also eat a little less because the fiber. So those two things are going to really help. The other thing is you can fast a little bit on those big days. So you're going to have a big meal at 2 o'clock, or you're going to have a big meal at 3 o'clock on Christmas, Christmas Eve, whatever. You can actually just wake up that day, have water, maybe take a walk that morning, and it cleans everything out. Your muscles don't have the glycogen and sugar store, so that as soon as you eat, it'll fill that up instead of going right to fat. So that's another tip that's just going to be good. Now, what are some stocking stuffers that are going to help with this? At Be Balanced, we have great supplements. Couple things. Magnesium is so important because it's involved in 350 enzymatic processes in the body. So a good source of magnesium is good, and all our supplements are third-party tested, and they have been shown to have what's on the label is in the bottle. And that you can't always tell when you buy supplements over the counter. There's also things that are in there that aren't on the label, like toxins. So at Be Balanced, we take our supplements very seriously. We actually there's certain forms of magnesium. We have Be Regular that helps you go to the bathroom. So you have to add all those starches, take this at night and clear it all out for the next day. But also our Vital Mag, just regular magnesium, a full spectrum, is going to be so helpful because during the holidays, we need more magnesium because we need magnesium extra when we're under extra stress and we're eating extra sugar, and we know we're doing that over the holidays. So a great stocking stuffers is magnesium. The other thing that's really important is we have herbs, and there's a variety of herbs in our supplement Be Steady. Chromium is also a mineral that's also as good as well. But this herbal blend is going to help keep blood sugar steady. That's why we call it Be Steady. And again, if you didn't do the tips I told you, taking this with a meal is going to help you have that not have that rise and fall in blood sugar, which is going to cause you to crave more. And when you have rises and falls in blood sugar, it brings out other hormones and other inflammatory factors that are going to cause more problems. So if you're going to eat the food, at least let's level out the blood sugar roller coaster that we're on. Lastly, a digestive enzyme. We use Super Digest, but again, if you're going to eat the extra starches along with the heavy meats, that combination is really hard on the gut. So having a digestive enzyme that breaks out, carbohydrates, fats, and protein, anything with an ACE on the end, right? Protease, lipase, that breaks up. That's what an enzyme is. So looking at taking a digestive enzyme with your meal is just going to help you. You won't feel as bloated, and it'll just help you feel better for the rest of the day. So those are some of Santa's tips. He wants us to remember, instead of being stressed, Santa's saying you can be on a cool sleigh ride that can keep you feeling smooth and comfortable through the holiday season. And if you're interested in joining our sleigh challenge, find a Be Balanced Center near you at BeBalancedCenters.com.